Okay, so these are just going to be a brief introduction to some of the tools that you're going to need over the course of this class and a few optional tools. I will go over how you use all of these different tools separately, but you want to make sure you go to a hobby supply store or an art supply store or a drafting store and pick some of these up. The first one you're going to want to look at is a T-square. Mine happens to be 30 inches. They range anywhere between 26 inches or 24 inches all the way up to probably about 48 inches. 30 to 36 is a good moderate range. They come in metal or in wood. It's entirely up to you as to your preference. You're going to want to get yourself a good set of pencils. They can be regular pencils that just require like a regular pencil sharpener. You can also get mechanical pencils. And I don't care which ones you use, but you want to have an option for hardness and softness. So in this set right here, these ones here with the B's on them, B is soft, and so they will make a very dark, thick line. H is hard, and that will make a very thin line. You can also just kind of toss them in like this and just keep them in a plastic case like that, however you want. You're going to want to get yourself a couple of circle templates. They come in a wide variety of sizes. Most of them have labels on them. If you think in centimeters and millimeters, you want to get one that's labeled centimeters and millimeters. If you think in inches, then you're going to want to get one that's in inches. A compass for drawing circles that are bigger than your particular circle template. Some drafting tape, not masking tape. Not masking tape. All right, this is drafting tape. It's not as sticky, so it will help. Get yourself a set of triangles. These are 45, 45, 90, and 30, 60, 90. So you can see the two different triangles there. I happen to have big ones, but you can also get smaller ones. It's entirely up to you as to what you prefer. Erasers, again, however you prefer your eraser. The white type works better than the pink type. This purple one just happens to be colored. It's the same type as the white type. You can get yourself a protractor. You can get like the little kids one that comes in most little kid things. You can get yourself a circle one. It's entirely up to you. Get yourself a set of colored pencils, and these ones are fairly inexpensive. I find these particular ones to be moderately soft. You can get very hard ones. You can get very soft ones. Get yourself a set of French curves for drawing bits and pieces of curves. Also a flexible curve, which allows you to draw an infinite type of parts of curves. You're going to want to pick up a couple of scales. You're going to need both an architect scale and an engineer's scale. We will discuss how to use those later on in the class. Some things that are optional for you. I kind of left this here accidentally, but this right here is called an eraser shield. It allows you to erase small marks without putting your hand on the paper. You can kind of rest your hand on the shield. Eventually, you might get yourself a color wheel, and again, it's not necessary for the class. A kneadable eraser allows you to get into small, tight areas, and this is a lettering guide, and we'll use those later on in the semester. I will explain all of these tools later on, but for now, you can get an idea of the types of tools that you're going to need to get through the class.